what's the whole point of that?
Even greater than that, cuz it's like the fact that you stifle your like, think about it like this. Everything rise and fall with leadership. Everything begins and ends with leadership, right? And our role as a mammal, as a male mammal in our species, is leadership. If we don't have leadership qualities and we're out here having sex, we're actually doing more damage to the species than we know. You see what I'm saying? So like, because anybody can have sex. Sex is nothing, dude. Homeless motherfuckers have sex. There are people who have there are people whose mental faculties aren't necessarily top tier.
Yeah, they don't have the best they don't have the best gears, but sexually they can get going.
Sexually they can, all it takes is for them to get it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For her to get wet.
Yeah, and I seen crackheads fuck, man.
Exactly. So to that argument is like, you have to kind of like be a little bit more like, we have to be more intentional. We got to be, be more purposeful when we interact, because as men, we're the leaders in this. She has to trust your leadership, meaning she has to trust that you can provide and protect. And if you can't, if the best you got to offer is some dick and some liquor, and she doesn't have the wherewithal to actually have the discernment to say, you know what, maybe I should probably hold off. And a lot of women have a lot more restraint than men do when it comes to that.
Hell yeah.
And I think that, but I feel like the biggest downside to that is the fit because they filter shit through their emotions. They feel pressure to give it up way sooner than they plan to, because they don't want to be a disappointment to this
day. And they don't want to lose
opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's filtering it through. Again, that's the check boxes. That's why I was saying, like, when I asked you about meeting your sister and your mom and it being so high up, that being like the highest priority on your list, you bypass a bunch to get to that, but you say you'll circle back and still check off the other boxes.
I still gotta circle back. Just because you found a way, or it's working out in the process of you getting there, like I still gotta do it. Like, yo, you miss some steps. You still gotta take this test.
You gotta complete the test, yeah. And that goes the same thing like with women when it comes to sex. Like, I feel like I don't think women require guys to go back and check off boxes once they have sex. I think that because we kind of, it's like a theme that follows us through fucking generations, where it's like, as long as you hit, it's a win. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I still smash though. You might say I'm corny, but you let me hit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mentality we carry for some odd reason. It's like, because it's like a trophy. Like,
but that's very low on the totem pole, because I mean, she allowed you to do that. Like, that's her giving consent to you. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Think about it like this though. For a guy, like, if she allowed it, then for her to say, well, that nigga wasn't shit, that nigga trash, that nigga blah blah, he a broke ass bump. For her to say all of those things, and for him to say, well, I still hit, is saying, you allow me, the broke ass bum who ain't shit, access to your body.
The most precious thing you have.
The most intimate access.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And women look at it from the angle of, well, it's just sex. No, it's never just sex. It can't just be sex, because sex make babies. You know what I'm saying? Sex changes lives. Women lose their fucking shit over sex. Men lose their shit over sex.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? This motherfuckers over here, if you think your girl cheating on you and you really sprung over her, you will knock a nigga head off.
Absolutely. I know motherfuckers that will kill over their old lady, man.
And so it's never just sex. So to minimize it is a form of denial. It's like saying, it's like you're not acknowledging the true bullshit that's happening behind the scenes. So, like I said, like if a woman gives up the sex, and a lot of them do give it up sooner than they plan. So sex might be like number 8 to number 10 on her list. You know what I'm saying? Is the sex good? Is this nigga good at sex? The first fucking 4 to 9 items on her list might be everything about your personality and how well you are as far as like your manhood. Are you a hardworking man? Blah, blah, blah. But if she lets you smash before she get to know all those things about you, it's hard for her to double back and learn all that shit, because her emotions are attached to her vagina. And if you fuck her good, everything else, it's all bets off. And now you her man. You know what I'm saying? She done.
Well, so she thinks.
She done fast tracked the whole goddamn list. Now she telling everybody she got her man, and you haven't even agreed to that. Because guess what?
We still friends. Still friends.
She just let you hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's priority, man. It's like, it's interesting how that shit go, man. There's guys out there that it's like the juxtaposition too for a lot of men.
We hustle sun up until sundown just to keep businesses in our part of town. That's black gold, black gold, black gold, black gold. It's community wealth when we support ourselves. Recycle the money before you spend somewhere else. That's black gold, black gold.